Hey, welcome back, Cookin in the kitchen. Still here chatting on with Mark Deeks. I tell you what, fantastic piano player, lovely music. But that's not all he does. Heavy metal music, let's talk about it.
Okay.
What's the deal? You're in a heavy metal band? I cannot imagine somebody that plays that type of music on the piano then being in a heavy metal band with the sort of the energy that comes with it.
Yeah, I mean, extreme metal has been my thing for like 25 years, yeah. So,
is it? Is that the high energy type stuff? That's
well, it's sort of like black and death metal, so it's the sort of heavier end of heavy
fast
metal.
double bass drums and very speedy guitars.
All that stuff, it's what...
Really?
Yeah, that's what I listen to 9 times out of 10, yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean, the last couple of years I've been really lucky. I came in contact through writing my PhD with a couple of bands that I found really interesting. One band called Winter Philith from Manchester, the Manchester area, Northwest region. And they asked me to start helping them out with some of their vocal arrangements. So I ended up singing on the last couple of records and adding a bit of keyboards to a couple of tracks. And they asked me to join. So now I'm a member of Winter Philith, which is great. I mean, these guys are like sort of 4 or 5 albums into their career. And when they tour, they don't really need me, although we're planning some shows where we do some special stuff and add some things to the stuff that wasn't there on record. But yeah, some of the tracks now, I do some vocals on and add some keyboards to as well. So yeah,
I've got to say, in my time as a recording engineer, you know, you get to meet lots of different walks of life, and you can't be kind of blinkered about anything. You just got to record that content. That's your job to do that. I work with a few speed metal bands, or whatever you want to call them, the high energy metal bands, and the vocalists for me, I always really felt sorry for them because the amount of energy, you know, and especially if you want 1 or 2 takes or 3 takes, for them to actually project that time after time after time, I mean, it's a stamina thing.
Absolutely.
You know,
I mean,
do you teach them to learn to breathe?
Well, I'm quite lucky. I actually can't do the extreme vocals, so quite a lot of these metal bands will have like short sections of what they call like clean vocals, interspersing it. So I do help them out with the clean vocal stuff. But yeah, I can't do the scream stuff either. I kind of wish I could. But,
yeah. Could you imagine just being able to do that?
I've watched them do it over and over and again, like you say, for multiple takes. And it's hard work.
Yeah, it's incredible, and also the speed and the pace that the guitarists get up to, and it's a lot lot of energy in that.
Absolutely, no.
I'm at the stage in my life now where I like sort of slow and mellow. But what you're doing now?
Well, we've got this now.
let's move on to the next tune. What's this one about? And it's off your album, right?
Yeah, this is the title track. So this is Lightburst, or as all the tracks are in, Old Northumbrian. I got someone to help me with the translation, so I'm still working on my pronunciations, but Lecht Blessed is apparently about as close as it would have been.
Is this Northumbrian, is that like Pitmatics the same, or is that a different thing altogether?
I mean, I'm still learning about it. I find it really, really interesting, all the dialects.
Isn't it?
So the guy who helped me...
is all of this...
Well, interestingly, the guy who helped me is a guy called Adam Brun, who's from a death metal band called Sheol.
Right.
And he has I think a master's degree in Anglo-Saxon linguistics and history and stuff. So he was sort of keeping me right on the different dialects and how it would have been spelled and sort of pronounced in Northumbria. So yeah.
Another great piece, like so dynamic, that one, isn't it?
Thanks.
Yeah, beautiful, man. Tell us a little bit about your future. What's your plans next? What are you working on?
Like I say, I want to keep this kind of style of music going. I want to bring out an album about every year or so. One of the big things that's really important to me is to have the music available as sheet music as well.
Right.
So I've got the whole album written out as a sheet music book for people to get as well.
Do you score that yourself?
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
use technology to do that? Do you physically do it with a pen? Like
Sibelius is my friend, yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So I use that all like I do for all my arranging. So yeah, have it as available as a sheet music as well as CD. Build up a catalogue of that, sort of 4 or 5 albums, and just try and get it involved in as many sort of different avenues as I can, be it advertising or film soundtrack, and take commissions for this kind of stuff. So yeah, I just want to build up a catalogue of this kind of stuff.
Do you not fancy taking that out and getting your choir to actually sing that as well? Could you do that?
I've got one or two ideas about it. When I did the Newcastle launch concert for it, I had some strings with me as well. I had like a violin and a cello.
Did you?
And I wrote like additional parts to fit with the music.
Yeah. I could imagine it being so grand if you put the... How many people? I mean, you told me there's like 300 people. Or
yeah, in
something.
Inspiration UK, there's like 300 in Newcastle, 300 in Leeds. There's choirs in Southampton and Manchester as well. So yeah,
how else do you coordinate 300 people?
Takes some doing.
Does it?
Yeah,
you're like the guy at the front, right?
Sometimes, yeah. So sometimes I'm at the front, but usually I'm at the piano for the big one. But I'm the musical director for like our sister choir called Echo, which is more of the pop one.
Right.
So we've got 80 singers and a band, and I conduct and do all the arranging for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got some interesting ideas of, I think, of the different ways this music could be presented.
Definitely.
So I tried it with the strings. I want to try and do it with like a rhythm section, like bass and drums as well. And
really? Wow.
I think it's
so
flexible.
Yeah. So you've got almost like the blank canvas there.
Yeah,
I feel like you've got the basic colours there, and then you can go and add that to it.
Absolutely. Well, I think it's interesting to be able to present the same music in different ways. I'm really interested in that as an arranger. So yeah, I want to do that with this music.
Brilliant. Do you have another tune for us?
I can do you another tune, yeah. No
Come on,
problem
man, let's hear it, because I'm loving it. I absolutely love what you're doing. It's put me in a right chilled mood today, like so.
Cool. Okay, so this one is called Sunleash, which was Solar.
Right.